I'll be a game changer. It's such a wonderful sentence, don't you think? Like a shiny little motto you could see on a t-shirt in a store, or in a self-help book on a dusty shelf. Most individuals would look at those words, nod their heads, maybe feel a bit motivated. They'll walk away feeling motivated, full of lofty plans. And then tomorrow comes and nothing changes. Now, why is that? Why do people settle? Why do they stay in their little boxes, even if those boxes are coming apart? Why do they play by the same rules, knowing full well that those rules only ever keep them down? You see, my friends, the reality is, most people aren't interested in changing the game. They'd rather play it as it is. They'd rather stay in the comfort of what they know. Why? Because change is frightening. Change is unexpected. And so they do what they're instructed. They fall in line. They follow the script, expecting that one day things would magically work out. Spoiler alert, they won't. But you're different, aren't you? That's why you're here. Deep down, you want something more. You want to accomplish something more. You want to be something more. You want to be the one who changes things up, who rewrites the rules, who makes them play your game. Let's get one thing straight. Everything in life has been set up to make you follow the script. Look around, go ahead, have a look. Everywhere you go, someone's trying to tell you how to act, how to think, how to feel. They tell you what success looks like, who you're supposed to idolize, and what your life should amount to. They tell you, stand here, wear this, be that, and you're basically expected to nod along and say, yes, thank you very much. But a game changer doesn't do that, do they? No, a game changer sees the script and chuckles. A game changer rips up the script, tosses it out the window, and says, I'll write my own. So, first guideline of being a game changer, stop following the script. Stop doing what everyone expects you to do. Let leave of the safety of predictability. It's only when you're willing to break free from the limits of society's expectations that you can genuinely begin to change the game. So, break the chains, discard the rules they've given you, and start making your own. You want to be a game changer? Good. But to achieve that, you have to comprehend the game. You have to view the full, twisted, tangled, broken mess for what it truly is. Because the truth is, the world is a game. A messy, chaotic, convoluted game, and the rules? Oh, they're rigged. They're meant to keep people playing the same way over and over until they're so busy chasing someone else's definition of happiness that they forget about their own. Here's the secret, though. Once you realize the game for what it truly is, you're free. You're free to look at the regulations and think, these rules aren't for me. You're allowed to bend them, to shatter them, to toss them out totally and make new ones. And when you do that, well then, my friends, you're finally playing your game. Now, here's the part most folks don't like to hear. Being a game changer isn't about living a lovely, neat, predictable existence. Oh no, no, no. It's about embracing turmoil. It's about welcoming the unexpected, facing the unforeseen, and not shying away when things start to get messy. Because let's face it, change is messy. Real change is chaotic. It's like a storm that comes in, taking down everything familiar, leaving wreckage and destruction in its wake. But you can't rebuild something new until you're willing to knock down what's already there. You know, turmoil has a way of bringing things to the surface. It has a way of showing what's actually vital, of taking away the fluff and leaving behind what genuinely counts. So, if you want to change the game, you have to be comfortable in the storm. You have to be willing to accept the turmoil, to ride the wave of uncertainty, and to see where it takes you. Ah, comfort. That's what everyone wants, isn't it? A comfortable, comfy life with no surprises, no risks, no anxieties. But comfort is the adversary of change. Comfort is the jail that keeps you in the same spot, playing by the same rules year after year. And a game changer, they don't settle for comfort. They don't settle for good enough. They want more. They demand more. And to obtain it, they're willing to put through a little discomfort or even a lot. If you want to be a game changer, you have to be willing to do things that make you uncomfortable. You have to be willing to go over the bounds of what you thought was possible. When everyone else is saying, stay safe, play it cool, don't rock the boat, you have to be the one who says, let's rock it. Let's see what happens. Now here's a big one. Fear is what keeps most people trapped in place. They're terrified of failure, afraid of rejection, afraid of the unknown. They're terrified of what might happen if they genuinely go after what they desire. So they play it safe. They follow the route that's been laid out for them. They stay in their box because that box seems safe. But fear is merely another tool to keep you in line. To be a game changer, you have to look fear in the face and laugh. You have to be willing to fail, to lose, to fall flat on your face. You have to be willing to make mistakes, to look silly, to be misunderstood. And you know what? That's all part of the process. That's all part of being free. When you stop being terrified of fear, you're unstoppable. When you stop caring about what other people think, when you stop seeking their approval, you're free to accomplish anything. You're free to change the game. Here's the thing. Being a game changer isn't about following someone else's path. It's about building your own. It's about venturing into the unknown with nothing but your vision and your belief. It's about looking at the world and saying, I see how things are done, but I'll do them my way. And yes, people will doubt you. They'll interrogate you. They'll laugh at you. They'll tell you you're insane. They'll try to drag you back into their tiny world of limitations and restrictions. But a game changer doesn't listen to the critics. A game changer doesn't require their approval. So go ahead, build your own path. Leave the safe, well-trodden road behind. Take risks. Make big movements. Refuse to settle. And as you do, watch as others start to follow you. Watch as the world begins to alter because of what you produced. See, most people are fine just playing the game. They don't care who establishes the rules or who wins. They just want to play along and grab their small piece of bliss. But a game changer doesn't just play the game, they master it. They study it, they comprehend it, and then they adapt it to fit their own goals. They don't settle for anything less. So, don't just play the game. Learn it, comprehend it, master it. Know it so well that you can bend it, modify it, and eventually make it work for you. Let me tell you something about wild cards. They're unpredictable, they're powerful, and they change the entire game. People don't see them coming, and when they do, it's too late. You want to be a game changer? Then be a wild card. Be the one who doesn't fit the mold, who can't be controlled, who functions on their own terms. Be the one who makes everyone else stop, who makes them doubt all they thought they understood. Be the one who keeps people guessing, who keeps them wondering what you're going to do next. And in doing so, you'll produce a ripple, a shift, a tsunami of change that can't be stopped. So, ask yourself, what do you want your legacy to be? Do you want to be just another person who played along, who did what they were told, who faded into the background? Or do you want to be a game changer, a force to be reckoned with, someone who left their stamp on the world? Being a game changer isn't easy. It demands guts, persistence, and a willingness to stand alone. It requires making sacrifices, facing fears, and always pushing yourself beyond what you believed was possible. But in the end, it's worth it, because the world remembers the game changers. The world remembers those who had the guts to break the mold, to try something different, to rewrite the rules. And my friends, is a legacy worth leaving. So get out there, be a game changer, bend the rules, break the mold, and make them play by your rules. After all, it's your game, you might as well make it one worth playing.